today is going to be a tips and tricks guide for your first date, as far as beauty and fashion is concerned at least. And I wish in high school someone was there to tell me all of these things, because my first date, it was just a disaster to say the least. It was bad, and I honestly wish I had someone there telling me, little things to do. So hopefully this guide is helpful for some of you. I had my first date, I think I was 15 years old, and we went to Olive Garden. That's where it was. I went to the Olive Garden, and oh my goodness, it was just terrible. My first tip for you guys, which I think is the biggest piece of advice that I could ever give to you guys for your first date: do not wear sticky lip gloss. And as it sounds like common sense, right? Sticky, gooey lip gloss, first date, not really good combination. People still do it. So instead of wearing, that really sticky lip gloss that might be your favorite, try something like Hue from MAC. This is a very pretty neutral lipstick that kind of has a little bit of a sheen to it, so your lips still look a little bit glossy, but they're not sticky. They're not going to have like lip gloss sticking to your water glass or something like that at dinner. It's just, this is the way to go. I promise you. I have been dating my boyfriend for over a year, and he will not go near me when I'm wearing lip gloss. If you want your second date, don't wear lip gloss. Another trick that I have for you guys is just a little phrase that I want you all to remember. Think glow, not sparkle. So what I mean by that is when you're putting on your bronzers and your blushes, try and think of a more like a healthy glow, kind of like a summer, like tanned look, versus like a glamorous, sparkly in your face look, which has its time and place. But I've talked to men, and trust me, they have said on your first date, or even just in general, they prefer women wearing, a little bit more natural colors versus something that's like in your face. Like, you don't want to look like a disco ball, which is my point. So just lay low on the glitter. Unless, you're like Lady Gaga and you can just get away with anything. So you wear your lip gloss, Gaga. Not gonna stop you. So you're probably thinking, if you can't go like crazy with your makeup and you can't do any bold colors, like, that's boring. What are you supposed to do? One tip that I always love doing is, if I'm kind of more neutral with my makeup and I'm going to like something that's like a more conservative thing, or like a family affair or something like that, I will use bright colors on my nails, which is something I think you can get away with anywhere, having like bright red nails or bright green. I don't care what color you use, but you can definitely like add some pops of color with your nails, which is a totally awesome trick that I do all the time. Another trick that I have for you guys is false lashes. Kind of a no. Just kind of. Here's my scenario. Maybe this is why I'm just kind of biased against false lashes in public places, because maybe I have like a fear. I have a phobia of false lashes, but I'm just imagining myself sitting there eating my salad and a lash falls into it. Like, awkward. Or here's another scenario for you guys. You're sitting there at the movies, you're leaning on your first date person, and a lash falls on their arm. They might think it's a spider and like freak out, okay? These are just scenarios that run through my mind which make me kind of dislike false lashes. I approve of lashes at like red carpet events, a dance, maybe a wedding. That's about it. Like, ugh. So you're going on your first date and you want to smell good, right? You don't want to smell like a goat. So put on perfume and body spray. I feel like that's common sense, but hey, you might forget it. If you're so nervous, you might forget your body spray. I don't know. But here is the tip for you guys. When you put on your perfume, put it in this area on your neck, because that's the best place to put smells, because that's an area that I somehow scientifically it's the best place to put a smell. I don't really know the exact reason, which I will Google as soon as I'm done with this, but. And here's my last tip for you guys, and this is an important one, so listen up. Don't look like a hoe. If you are wondering what to wear on your first date as far as an outfit goes, you don't want to wear a shirt that has a super plunging neckline and then wear a skirt that is about 6 inches long. If you are going to wear a really, really short skirt, why don't you try pairing it with maybe a more modest top or maybe a long sleeve shirt. I love that combination, by the way, like a skirt with a long sleeve shirt. I love how that looks. I think it's really classy looking. But vice versa, if you're going for a shirt that has like a plunging neckline or something like that, maybe try pairing that with, a pair of like dark denim jeans and boots. That could look super cute. Regardless, you don't want to do both. You don't want to have all your friends hanging out and, everything else hanging out. I feel like a lot of these tips kind of are common sense, and if you are somebody that already knew all of this, then you're good to go. But if, hopefully some of these helped you guys, because I know on my first date, I wore like so much lip gloss because I guess I thought it was good. I don't know. I thought it would have been nice. And then I went to dinner and my whole like rim of my water was like covered in like bright red lipstick. And I was like, that's kind of embarrassing. So the lip gloss rule is just, it's a must. And if you want that kiss at the end of the night, you can't have all this going on. So I sincerely hope this video helped you guys because, I mean, a lot of this stuff, you know, like I said, kind of common sense, but, you know, people don't follow it. It's always better to be classy than trashy. Keep that in mind. So if you have any fun stories from your first date, feel free to leave them in the comments below because I would love reading them. Mine was just, I don't even want to go into it. It's bad. So I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye!